This is 5, and you've got a relatively fresh stack of leaders.
So $120
And who's higher on the track? He's higher on the track, so he wins ties on the combat.
If you're gonna look at it, that's what I'm buying.
Oh, but doesn't he have a cancel card? It cancels your effect? You shouldn't just show him,
But if he's reading all of them and trying to go through them combinations, I'll just show him what he has. You don't have to do the analysis.
I think he's got an outright cancel that gives him 2.
No. No, it's a card reset was I was playing.
Huh?
I was just looking to see how many death cards he had. I was actually looking at the red here going, oh, I don't want to do that many units. But I don't mind losing. Losing's fine. I just don't want to lose that much.
Alright, so what's the effect on here?
I get $2.
If you win this combat, gain 2 power tokens. Oh, so you gain 2.
And there's only one place for me to retreat, and that is here. Could I
You could retreat. You've got this water controlled, so you could get here as well.
I could get here then, I guess, too.
Yep, you could go
You have to make
anywhere
sure,
connected to that water.
you also have to make sure when you're retreating with the right combinations, because you can't make more threes and whatnot.
So if I retreat him to here,
They have to retreat together.
Yeah, they have to go together.
I have to go. Well, I saw some division. Oh, no, that was support.
You could go on this one, because you have your little token there, your money token.
I could go to this one where I don't have a money token yet.
Yep.
That looks much. Well, get our tokens away. Is it there or there?
Oh, and whose is this? Yeah, this one's still yet to be played.
Yeah, that's
with
yet to
these.
be played.
Yeah.
And do I retreat there or there? I'll retreat here.
Gilmore Girls and burritos.
Clean the house a little.
Okay. That was red. Next is green.
Green.
So I am going to.
Everyone attack there. Did you make a mistake here and flip them?
Nope. Because this one. Never mind.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I made a mistake.
I am going to do this one first. I'm going to take this spot for 5, because that's how much it costs.
Don't forget to leave an influence token.
I'll leave one of these.
Do you have one left? Or did you put them all in?
If I attack with them all, do I have to take them all?
Yeah.
Yes. You choose how many you're putting in for the
You can
attack.
also go here.
That's okay. Actually, this was my plan.
Castle's now easy to take back later rounds the move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was my plan.
So you don't go up in the castle track because you gain 1, lose 1.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn. So yellow. Oh, sorry. Black is going now.
Yep, your turn.
If there's any, something would have to go to 1 first.
Very well then. I'm stealing your.
Oh shit! You were gonna just jump up in a castle?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Because I wouldn't have been able to defend attack anyways. There's no point there.
So those are laying down.
That's right. I just move 1
Yeah.
side.
So he's laying down.
But they have no moves and orders left, so it
There's
doesn't
no
matter.
orders.
So now it is my turn.
These ones are down.
I'm going to attack the yellow ship.
The one that you watched last year. Oh, I thought you were in the middle of it.
Oh.
With one ship?
Or both. Alright,
Yeah, with one ship.
choose your cards.
Okay, I got it.
One
Sounds good.
versus what?
3.
Versus 3? Okay.
So I choose where he retreats.
Alright, everybody grab their measles.
Where would you like to retreat? Do you care?
Doesn't matter.
This seems... yeah, this seems...
You can put him in this port too.
Actually, if I put him over here, you might be able to convoy over there and take a castle.
Yeah, you can fight against Dave because nobody's contesting. Yellow.
Yellow next.
I'll take one.
Yeah, I told
Two.
him that I was
There's 2 there.
Okay.
whenever.
Red.
And on a high note, my mom might
Oh,
not
you're
be
attacking
coming
up?
here next
Oh,
year.
there's
a
one.
guy
There's a guy
shifting.
in there.
Yeah.
So it's a 1 versus 1 at this point. 'Cause
2
it was
versus
a-
1.
But it was a -1 attack.
Oh, 1 versus 1.
So choose cards.
4, 3. Probably plays a 2.
This is how much I love my mom. Yeah, it's telling.
You're red, so I'm higher on the track.
Yeah.
So red is this one, so 4-3, so you have 2 left.
Now we know the 3 is gone, so you just I was in dark counting this whole time. You know what's happening. Son of a bitch. Okay, yeah.
Alright, play your card.
Okay, cool.
What's your effective?
This card, play another card.
Oh, it's
So
discarded?
it goes back into your hand after we're done, but you can't play that card.
Okay. 1. Okay, then I'll just play.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's why I text you or something to let you know.
We're tied. I win it, and I take one of you guys off, and then that goes back.
Yeah.
Why do you win? Ty?
Because I'm higher on
No,
the.
you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're higher on this one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the attack one.
That's right.
So red's finished. Green goes. Green goes.
Oh, actually, hold on. I could use my sword when attacking this, right?
Yes.
So I could leave one behind if I wanted, right? Yeah. So but I have to flip it. So it's done. So now you move up. Yeah.
Here, Rob, saying for code support, and the girls go.
After black is me.
No, but green's going right now.
Did he? No.
No.
It's your turn.
You just went. Was that green? That was green or black?
It's your green's turn.
So you have this, or that.
Where you
Well, that was right. It was red's turn.
Or, let me just read what the effects are in here.
You're not gonna wreck anything. Nobody. Yeah, it's. Yeah, no problem.
Yep, I'm gonna attack here, right? There's no support.
So I like.
So I'm,
she sent the
oh, that's a
copy,
minus
but it was,
one.
like, after she
No,
got-
I can't.
Prior to her like crossing it out.
I am going
You could also move them if you wanted.
So I emailed her back
Yeah,
and like.
I am. No, but I don't want to do that yet. I'm gonna take my coin. I'm gonna take my coin.
She just like faxed it.
Okay.
Scanned it as it was. Like,
Taking my coin. Just one coin. That's all.
Black's turn now.
Black's moving in for the win.
In for the win,
when we
eh?
get home, it'll take us 2 seconds to like print it.
Is it your 7th one? Wow.
4 versus 1. And I'm playing this card.
Does this guy have any effect at all?
No.
Really?
No, there's no token on it. There's no support. Yeah. You have to play a support thing to affect it.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's within its own territory, right?
Oh, I did
Did you put
forget.
that one card that back in your hand?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
The one that you wanted to get.
Most of the Seahawks are pretty good. All the Citra, Cascade, Centennial.
Columbus. Columbus, Chinook.
Your beer.
Columbus?
What is this
Chinook.
one again?
Breaks ties that are non-combat.
Okay.
We don't have much left.
We have 2 750 ml bottles left. Or no, 500 ml bottles left.
Can't think of much I can do.
Whistle.
Okay.
Okay,
So you won?
Yeah.
Hey, fine.
See, if you, I couldn't have attacked you because it was a minus one
I'm
there.
surprised you didn't come down here and take this one.
No, I can't get there yet because there's.
No, but like before, and just you gave up on that one and came here. Once you got this Castle Landing, you could have gone this way.
Yeah.
Because no one can.
My
contest
plan
that.
was actually to go
You were
this
a
way,
very tight
Yeah.
and
opponent.
then that on the next
This
round.
stupid
Yeah.
territory, you kick it back and forth.
Instead of going after him,
And
because I
I
knew
saw
that
what
my
you did there when you
cards
put the
would
boat.
by
I
a
was like,
lot.
oh god, this guy. And I was like,
Alright, I'm
But I
gonna
somehow
start
defended
making
it
the
somehow.
pizza.
My plan actually was to move my boat here. But then I saw that I could just go this way, and then when you moved out, I was like, well, that just gave me the win,
Well,
right?
I had no choice because I couldn't just sit there because you would have just attacked into me and still would have got it, right?
Yeah, I know. Even 3 versus my 4 and my high cards, yes.
Well, and I didn't know it was for the win. I didn't know early on it was for the win.
Yeah.
So what I
Well,
was
you were
going
coming in
for
with 6
was
anyway.
like you attack first,
Yeah.
and then attack and go like that.
I figured that you were waiting. Yeah, and then I had to,
So my original card was going to be a gradual retreat to here, a minor move into there, and then a massive counterattack here.
yeah.
But you got your 7th castle instantly.
Yeah.
So if it hadn't have been for that walk-in, it would have been a nasty little battle because you were starting to come up here.
Yeah, I know. I set myself up that if I had lost something here, I could still survive, right? So yeah. So.
Well, it was good back and forth because all these battles, it was all the plus cards,
Yeah.
and had it been played out, it was sort of like, would you have gotten here? What would have happened with these 3 spots? Who would have ended up with control with 3 castles or 0 or 1 or 2?
Yeah.
And that's why I opened up here to sort of say, how can I move around here to get more castles?
Yeah, no, that's smart. Yeah, moving that way. That's what you gotta do. Come in there. And it's too bad this area because it's so easy to get to, but they're not worth much in there. It's kind of like crappy land, right?
Well, there was a castle, and I tried to get in here, but you fought me off right there
Yeah.
because that was close to this
Yes,
castle.
yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to defend that, right? Because then I could like move guys away from him, right?
And it was always very, very close. It was almost always the order on the track where you ended up beating me back on the tie.
Yes, I know. That fiefdom is really powerful. Like, and you get +1 whenever you want. You're like, oh, we're tied. Well, or sorry, if we're not tied, like +1. Oh, now we're tied. Now I'm higher, and you know, like.
So that's where I started milking the fiefdoms here for enough influence to buy my way in there.
Yeah. It was close. I mean, Dave was 1 turn away from winning, right?
Yep.
And I don't know. Well, I mean, Dave was uncontested. He was just moving through. Like,
Well, because I couldn't. I tried in. Everything collapsed. It was like
I'm surprised he didn't go like this way and this way.
because I'd have to go through his castle, right?
Yeah.
So my thought was to cut across, take this.
What's wrong with
and
going
move-
to his castle?
Or because it's 2 plus whatever he puts there.
Yeah.
But he only had 1 there.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'd have to go through here.
Because you had some like 10-point battles there.
Yeah, I know, but they were all my troops were on this side, so it would take like 2-3 rounds to get onto that.
I
side.
did decimate your forces pretty bad.
Yeah, we had a couple bad battles, and I'm like, that's it. Like it's over. Like
I know, right?
The only mistake I was wondering
Maybe
about.
do this jump here, jump to there, and then kind of go.
because you'd have to like cut the whole thing and then basically take this
We got
territory.
guys on both sides, yeah.
The only thing for me I was wondering about was there was that battle here where I beat back your 2 horsemen.
Yeah.
And I'm going, do I go for the bloodlust
Yeah.
or do I keep the 4 card for later?
Yeah.
And I probably should have gone for the bloodlust and wiped out the cavalry.
Well, that's the thing is if you want to like beat down troops wherever possible, right? And it was here, right? Because I had some battles in here that people started dumping all kinds of cards and stuff into, and it's like you lose 2-3 troops in there, a couple troops here, and it's like, well, there's no way to rebuild my forces because that happened, and then I lost. I had no stars after that. The next 2 rounds, so I'm like, I can't rebuild. There's no rebuilding. It's just waiting. Waiting until I get.
Take your trophy.
Because that's the clock. It happens in the 3rd phase.
Do you want to roll? I'll give you.
Yeah, because you didn't know
doesn't
that.
matter.
Spend. Well, no, but you could get a better. Roll.
matter.
Oh yeah, you won't be
It
able to.
literally doesn't matter.
Do that. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it would. It would.
No,
If you
because
can
he's
roll-
at 1. At most
if
you
you roll
can get a
a
The most I
6.
can get is 7.
You can get a 7, tie him, and you win.
Yeah, defender wins.
Right, but then he can re-roll. And
Yeah, well, he becomes the new loser. He can spend to keep getting or to try to get a higher
No,
number.
worth it.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Kyle, your meeple.
So grab some cards. Is the output? Like the receipt? And then basically. That's the video. Because you're not getting any signal. The Jen's playing the cards for this round, so she plays 1 random card off the top.
so does he want it now?
One of the cards to be either the person.
Yes, I believe I'm wanted now.
Not for long.
Kyle's picking a fight.
Yeah. I just need to decide where I want to pick a fight.
Exactly, yeah. And then there's, if ever, there's like cards with a red border on them. If those ever come off of the top, like normally you just play them as you want them.
just write your own, or
Well, that might be, you can play in right now behind it.
No, that's an action. So that's
Toss me a nail there.
We both burned our cards, so it's just a straight roll.
That's true.
6! Spend some law if you want.
Yeah, I'm just looking right now. Where are all my dudes? How much law do I have?
You got quite a bit there.
Yep, I do.
You don't really need the 2.
No, that's what I'm just thinking is, do I need it or I just put that there so I can buy something?
You'd end up spending 2, try to beat
Yeah,
my 6, and then...
Bucket. Bucket.
Yeah, give me that back.
Knock me down over there.
I'm a crazy Indian. Scalping
Alrighty.
all you bitches.
Not me. I'm the banker. I don't go outside.
So now phase 4. Anybody have anything that
So
triggers?
phase 3. No, we're starting phase 3, right?
Yeah, it's phase 3.
Yeah.
Well, we sorry. Oh yeah, we're going on to phase 3 now. Poker.
Yep.
Anybody have anything that triggers right away?
Yes. I do.
Okay, starting with their.
bullets. I'm just giving myself some bullets.
Okay.
I got a bullet from one.
I have.
Although this one was really close.
I'm going to get a coinage.
You.
There.
I shouldn't say it. It's a rude word. I used to go on
And-
porches.
Why is this one
That's what Derek and I've been talking. Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
No, clerks too.
Oh, also Jay and
And
Silent Bob Strikes
then-
Back because
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's where I was thinking of.
What do you got for your card there?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, it's technically a 5,
Oh,
but
okay. So
Yeah.
we're doing
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I was just.
The garbage ones are.
I'm looking at. I'm looking for horseshoes.
Oh, I see.
And
Yes, that would be revealed now.
yeah.
So there is one horseshoe card.
Yeah, just mine.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I kind of like Tiny Epic Galaxies more, but it's still not a bad game.
It's like a tiny euro.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we're all done
Never
with
played any
that.
of
So
the
now
Tiny
let's
Epic
start
series.
resolving some poker over there.
Okay, over here. So you've got a 3, 4, 5,
Yes, and this is a TP as well. So I have 3,
and
4,
you
5.
have
So-
This is a 5.
5, 5.
Value.
So I win, but I'm down anyway.
but you get the 2.
I get the 2
You get
money.
the 2 money. And you get your 2.
Kyle gets
You're
the 2
already
law.
there. Max.
I just wanted to kill somebody.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Okay, next
Nothing.
building.
Here.
We got a bunch of people here.
All right. So we got 3,
I got a
4,
straight.
5. Got a straight.
I have just a pair.
And Kyle is a
I have
pair.
a
So
straight.
straight.
I have a straight. 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
On this one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And because I grabbed threw away the wrong one, you win.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've got the better suit.
So,
Fuck's sakes.
Kyle,
No, wait a minute. So
he has a
you-
5.
You raised that up to.
No, because he fucking shot me
he
off.
lowered it to
Oh,
that's right.
right. Okay, you did have it, and then yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And that's gonna cost me in the last round too, because he's got a 5 and I have a 5 and I have 2 5s. But now
So,
because I
Kyle,
threw
you
the wrong
have 3,
fucking
4,
one away.
5. So you win.
I don't take the meatball.
Yeah, I'm last round.
I guess I'll
So,
take a bullet.
yep. This building,
You have 3 4s. Or no.
I'm not
Kyle.
blue. Yeah, it's you versus Kyle.
So 5.
Pair of 4s 5 high. He's got a 4 of a kind.
No,
Or-
Kyle.
oh,
Kyle
he's a
went up.
five,
Kyle
right.
went
Kyle's
up
a
to
5.
So
You win because you
I
have high
win.
suit.
Yeah. So I get the bullets,
Yeah.
and Kyle still takes his money.
Yep.
You get max money.
Yeah, he's maxed out on money.
And now
over
we're
here,
I have a flush.
you have a flush. I went down a suit, so I have a flush as well, but you have high card.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
do you have a pair?
I have a
of
pair
that?
and you have nothing.
How does that work?
So this
pair,
is TP
pair
as well.
beats high of any kind.
But it's
Okay.
a TP. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay,
You're
so,
only comparing suits if you get to the point where you have exactly the same thing.
right. So,
Well.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. You win.
Yep. Okay, so buying. Who has the best hand against the house? I have.
I've got 2 5s.
Wait, sorry. So you went down to his suit?
Yes, I am with TPs.
So you have the same. You basically both have. You both have a flush,
Right.
but his is a 5 flush and yours is a 4 flush.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wins.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what I'm saying. You had the same thing, so then you
Oh,
compare
right.
either value
Okay.
Oh, okay.
or suit.
Okay. So then I go
You get 2 wild.
2 wild.
Yeah. And I went down.
No 2 bullets.
No, no. There. Saloon.
Oh, you're fighting on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now see who buys first. Who has the best hand?
I've got 2 5s.
You have 2 5s. I have a high card 4. So
2 5s, 2 5s. I've got the best suit. I've got the better suit, so I win.
yep,
Okay. So I buy first.
yep.
Alright, I guess it's my judge.
Then Derek.
All right. 1, 2, 3 money, 2 bullets.
This is a
and
5 of a better suit than him. 'Cause
But
he's
I've
one.
got
Oh, okay,
CPs.
sorry. Yeah. No, we're talking about those two.
Oh,
You're
you
fine.
two, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
That thing's
Okay.
failing on you.
Cool.
See, that's why I was suggesting you go there before he killed you. Is then you'd be top dog here
Your turn, Kyle.
because he knocked you below both
Yeah,
of
well,
us.
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what I needed to be
Yeah.
top. What doesn't
Yeah.
matter because that's going to be third anyway. So,
Yeah, well, he's already long.
well,
gone.
I know that.
Yeah. So I'm picking next, I think.
Yeah, your turn to buy.
At this point, it's probably just whatever's worth most. Because you're winning, or maybe you guys are. No, you must be winning on the
I've got
pickaxe.
5s.
But he's got a lot more other colors. I
He's got the
only
wheels
those.
and the purple shit.
Yep. Right now. Right now.
We played the deck building game for quite a while. DC. We played.
Everybody played.
The 2 games going on. Yeah, we've had a lot of games going on. I guess the first one is with.
Your turn, Derek. This one.
Yeah,
That's the one I could take. Kyle could have totally fucked me there.
Yep.
And I'm left with that one.
I didn't think it was necessary.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, the red planet was cool. I like that one. We played
Okay.
Dungeon
And
top right.
you get to decide what you want to move up.
Oh, there's only one to move up.
That's true.
And that's it.
That's it.
So we count them up.
So how does this work?
Do this first. Who has the most wheels?
I have 2.
I have 4, 5.
I have 5.
Okay, you guys are tied. You both get 5 points.
Okay.
And because first place tied, we don't get anything
Okay.
for second place.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yay.
Okay, pickaxes.
7.
Pickaxes.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So Jake takes that and he's second.
So just remember that. You
Yeah,
guys.
we'll just remember that.
So
I got 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Take a
I
card.
get 2, and you get 3.
Yeah, I get 3.
3 and 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and railroads.
I have 5.
I have 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You guys both get 2.
I still think it's this thing, because when I changed the inputs, it died, right? I feel like
Here,
it's
just
confusing.
hand me a 1.
A 1?
Yep.
Now just total up the stuff on your.
Okay.
Yeah.
10!
I got fucking sweet. Ouch.
16.
So how does this stuff work? Leftover stuff? Does this
Nothing.
factor into it? No?
Yeah, nothing. Unless you had something that says you get extra points for keeping it, but it's just wasted resource.
I'm 26.
14.
21.
That's fun.
Close. It's because you got that extra building that one turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 12.
Oh,
I think at most we had maybe like 7 or 8.
All little bits and bytes here.
Cool. Yeah, I like it. Just
It's still early.
Do this. Yeah. Throw that character out. Trash. Like, see some of the other ones? They're like gunslinger. When dueling, you get an extra power,
Oh, nice.
stuff like that.
cool. Well, I gotta run, guys.
yep.
I'll be back in a few hours.
Sounds good. We'll be here.
Yep.
Blue, blue.
See ya.
See you later, right?
Yep.
There was baggies for this. I think they're probably those ones.
Are you sure you got some more there again?
And have some then potatoes.
Yep.
Yeah, have some stuff in there.
Whenever you guys decide to break that out, we'll break it. Alright.
Which one do you have?
Well, do you and Jake want to check out that Final Fantasy game while everybody else is doing that?
Yeah. You guys can play it and I'll watch or something while I'm eating. So I'm not touching your cards with grease.
We haven't had the.
Actually, I think you had plastic forks in there. If you ate them with your fingers though.
Yeah, there's a lot of food over there. There's pizza.
Oh, these are like the worst Ziploc things. You know the like really weak ones when they don't snap and you can't tell if they close? At least it has holes in it so you don't have to squeeze it out.
Do all those just go on one thing? Or?
I don't really care about separating them.
Yeah, it's not like there's a shite ton of words.
That was the one I picked up after.
Here's the other one. This is
We all want to see it now.
I can see me having to 3D print these little fuckers again, the little like bullets and stuff.
Is that when I felt that
Like those will get lost.
Yeah, I pulled a bunch of this in quick.
I'll need like model paints or something to like paint one of them gray and whatever.
Eyes up here, eyes up there.
Alright, put the cards in here.
Nice thing about the tiny games though is they don't waste a lot of box space.
Yeah, they're very efficient with that, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Fix it.
I'm gonna peek these, I guess. I don't know. Baggies. You're playing him.
Am I? Alright, I'll take this spot.
I'll give you the burn deck because it's better. So you're gonna win.
Just gonna go update the feed. What's this one called there?
It's just the Final Fantasy TCG.
Okay.
Alright, so filthy blue shirts are all the same. They did. Can't find my dick. That's last time we ever saw him. That one works.
Oh, it works really well.
Ooh, we finally got a red one. So it basically means everybody can trade in, like, dump whatever cards that they don't want to hold on to, and then
We could skip that for now
Yeah.
because there are too many people playing.
sure, yeah. And then basically, this is the final panel, and everybody plays two cards that they think are the
What are you doing here? Just shuffle?
cards that.
Well, I'll show you how to play first before you shuffle.
Except for the judge, yeah.
Okay,
So you
so-
don't have to play a card.
You start with 5 cards. Everybody starts with 5 cards. So in this deck, there's 2 different colors. There's red and yellow.
Okay.
If you go first, you draw 1 card during your turn.
Okay.
If you go second, you draw 2 cards, and then you draw 2 cards at time.
That'll make it.
To play a card, so a backup. So there's like 2 rows, right? So he's a forward, he's a backup. So when you play a backup, he's like a mana. So you can tap him to add 1 red mana. But to play him, you'd have to discard. Each card you discard is worth 2 mana
Okay.
of that color.
Great.
So then you would do that, and then any effect that it has would happen when he comes into play.
Okay.
And his is fine because it's go to search for Tifa, who is the best in the deck. And yeah.
Got a
and-
pizza question. Does anyone have a particular preference of things they do not want on pizza? Mushrooms, green peppers, peppers. You have no anchovies, no worries there.
So this is abilities.
Okay.
If it doesn't have a tap symbol, which is dulling it, it doesn't do it. But you can only do them once per turn. So that's his ability. It's done. So it deals 2 damage to all your opponent's forwards, which is insane.
Sounds good.
And this guy, mixed with this guy, is
Green
insane.
peppers.
You pay 3 red, tap him, and you deal 6,000 damage to all my forwards. And then you use his ability and deal 8,000 damage to forwards.
Okay.
It's pretty gross. But yeah, so like this deck is really good at like tutoring things up. So you play this guy, he searches for another guy. You play this guy, he searches for Tifa. So it's a very consistent deck.
Okay.
But other than that, it's very, very simple.
Okay.
The back guys can't be attacked.
Okay.
We haven't figured out how to kill them yet. I don't think they can be killed. And you basically have 7 life. If you get hit by a guy, you exile the top card basically.
Yep.
And that's damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can choose to block. You can choose to block or not. And it's just power versus power.
Okay.
So super easy.
Throwing it home, but I have yet to get a pepper off of it. Like I think the hotter the peppers are, like the like shittier the pollen is or something. So it's so like.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
did.
So 5.
So
Yep.
there's shit. And stuff that how do I do this? This is not which one I'm gonna go with. There's that one. And then there's that one.
Okay. So you want to go first? Or I'll go first. You can go first if you want.
Okay.
And this is the winner.
So you draw 1 card at the start of the turn.
Okay, I gotta.
Mr. Jake,
Oh wait, before you.
those 2 cards, play with a double 1 and 1.
Nice.
How did you have 2?
What was your punchline, Dave?
Just that girl saying men.
Yeah, that is pretty true, actually.
And I was the judge.
Perfect time to play it, Dave. Perfect. Pissing contest.
Take both of them, yeah. You get 2 points. Yeah, you get 2 points for that.
So,
I'm sending these to Janet. Send me the good ones. Okay.
Chris was there.
I'll discard these 2 for 2 mana, right?
Yep. I'm at 4 mana.
4 mana, sorry.
Yep.
Play him.
Maybe
Search for
when you
Tifa.
thought you spelled
Yep.
over there. Maybe it did
Goes
spill
into my hand,
Yep.
add it to my hand. Okay.
And all the Tifa cards that cost 4 or less now have haste. While he's in play.
Oh, there's other teeth cards, or is there?
No. In this deck, there's only the one. But when the booster sets comes out,
There's going to be other.
there's
Tifas.
other Tifas.
Okay. Okay.
You can play other ones because that one's insane.
Figuring out the setup.
Well, it's like the first Magic cards. They were broken. Oh.
Well, this game's been out in Japan for quite a while, apparently.
I wouldn't doubt it. Okay. So now. Can't do much with that. I think that's just going to be a go.
Alrighty. So I will draw 2. Perfect. I will discard my big guy.
So sorry, now when I tap him, he taps for 1 of that color?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this back up. It's just a mana.
Yep.
That's it. Discard just 1 to make this back up, and everything's like magic. They have so many sickness unless they have haste. And that's a go.
such a simple concept.
So activating them is untapping them.
Okay.
Dulling them is tapping them.
Okay. Okay, what is the field just in play?
Move the game over a little bit so I can watch you play.
What do you mean move it over a
Go
little?
down for a second.
Here, yeah, put it on the table.
Oh, okay.
How about
There we
When
go.
a backup I control is put into the field from the break zone.
So this is the field, yeah.
Okay, and the break
Yeah,
zone
it's a
is
storm.
Discard.
Okay.
So I think your deck has ways that like this guy here's he's a backup and I can sacrifice him basically to do something. So that would be a backup going to the break zone.
Okay.
No, it's better if I watch it over there. Stream through the internet.
You shouldn't actually even be talking to him. You should be in the chat.
The resolution on the actual
Nobody's even. Has anyone even posted in the chat?
So
for a
I'll
while? I don't even-
discard that to
There's the winner.
play him to back up.
Okay. Now, does he do anything?
Not right now.
Oh, he's just the one that does something when something dies. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Or no, what? When something of mine dies, he does 1,000 damage to all your forwards.
One of your backups does, right?
Yeah, one of my backup controls put in the field from
Yeah.
the break zone.
So one of the backups. These are backups.
Right. Okay. Now I want to do something here. I'll discard one of him for that to play red.
Yep. That's good.
I don't know.
So choose one forward, it gains 3,000 power until end of turn.
Only if you.
Because he can't attack, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's John's game. John gets to decide
Okay,
on
so
that.
he's just.
Yeah.
All right.
I just wanted to have a forward.
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's play it at the end. 'Cause
So we're playing after the red?
yeah.
So
after
discard
the,
pain, and I'll make another Burali. No, wait, I can't because he's a unique guy. So
He's what?
so he's a unique guy.
How can you tell?
So see this here?
Yep.
That means
Multiple?
it's not unique. Yeah, it means you can have multiples of it.
Okay.
When it doesn't have that symbol, that means you can only have one of them in play.
Okay. And what does the EX?
It means you can play it as an instant.
Oh, okay. I see.
Damn you and your instant.
This is unfortunate.
I think Luigi's gonna win.
I'm gonna have to discard one of my best cards against you. To
Good.
play Yuna.
What'd you do?
She's basically the key to the deck. Every other card on the deck runs off Yuna.
Yeah. Let's see here. When you cast a summon, you may tap
A
her
summon
if
is a
it
spell,
is.
not a person.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You may, if she's active, of course. If you do so, draw one card.
Yeah.
Only once per turn. Okay, so card draw.
Yeah, but the other cards that are in this deck run off her being in
Yeah,
play.
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So then I will discard him and tap. You see through and those ones are. He's a 6.
He's a 6,000. Yeah.
Okay, so when you attack, you can also decide to block as a group or attack as a group,
Okay.
and then it's like banding,
Yep.
essentially.
Okay.
But if I attack as a group and you don't block it, you only take 1 damage instead of 2 if I attack separately.
Okay.
It's like hedging your bets.
Yeah.
You just take the bigger damage point.
I'll cast an evoker.
it was really between like that one and the blood shot one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the blowjob was pretty good.
I will attack you with pain.
Okay. So it could block
Somebody
and you
gets
both die.
finishes with,
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you have something you play from your hand and you do more damage. I don't really want to do that though. I will just take the hit.
Okay, so exile the top card, and that's 1 damage.
Okay.
So that just sits
Yeah.
off to the side, and when you have 7 of those off to the side, you're dead.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, I will. I think I'll just say go.
Okay.
Works on either side of it. I'm just trying to figure out which one works better.
Lovely day. Still works.
Is everybody ready?
Another.
No, I didn't look through my entire deck. Very card.
Okay, so I can use his ability and do 2,000 if I want.
Yep. It's also a good way to stop me from blocking sometimes.
Yeah.
No one fits well except for his happy. That's pretty good.
That was awkward.
I thought that just continues.
Also, I ran over your dog.
That's really good.
I'll just swing with Barrett.
Okay, and he's a what, sorry?
6,000.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just saw
And
Jesus.
that's a go.
Alright. Untap, untap.
On a mushroom.
Draw.
Meet that one that was played in that other round where Jesus telling him you're both horrible people.
I know. I was just thinking.
That's pretty good.
No, it's not.
Sorry, quick question. Is this your last?
Nope. Not mine.
Has that been sitting there like the whole time?
Yeah. I think so. That's mine.
Nice.
Can I take from here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
We good?
I will pay 2, discard a Geomancer, and play Titus. He costs 2 less for each Final Fantasy X character.
Oh, okay.
Or 1 less for each Final Fantasy X character I haven't played.
We got
Mm-hmm.
double date is over.
Why, God, why?
I think I'm ready to take your relation to the next level. I just became a board game question. I'm a court-appointed lawyer. Let's talk about you.
I'll take that.
Yeah, bitch, get out of here.
That was awesome.
Done?
Let's go.
Discards.
I like your tits.
That was me.
Good opening line.
What was you? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Well, let's do this. I'll do 2,000 damage to all your forwards.
Side.
I'll chuck 2 red cards for 4. Another
do 6.
6,000, so 8,000 total.
So, okay, so that does nothing. When she dies, this Titus is in play. I draw 2 cards.
Okay.
See, I didn't know what side to put it on.
Yeah.
I like the opening line of I like your tits.
And then I will throw that for 2 and play that. So he is 5,000, I think. He starts at 3.
Right.
What'd you do all day?
This guy.
Take care of
Yep.
kids?
And you get plus 1,000 for each.
And
Yeah.
put up the Christmas lights.
Okay.
Aw.
And then I'll attack with Barrett.
And I'll fucking take it.
Okay.
Can you guys all in?
Damn.
Oh shit. Alright, your turn.
Man must be down here. I bet. No?
Okay. Okay. So I'll pay 2, play Yuna.
Mm-hmm.
Discard a Waka to play a Knight.
That's why it's not madness.
How many cards do you have in hand? 2.
What's he do?
If I group him up with somebody, nobody he doesn't. Forwards forming a party with the Knights don't receive any damage.
Oh, okay.
I like that. That card's a little ambiguous of like who's grinding with who.
Yeah.
Just some consensual
I'll
grinding.
discard. I'll discard an archer and I'll tap.
Uh-oh.
And I'll play a brother and I get a search for 1 Final Fantasy X character and add it to my hand. I will grab that guy.
Ah, that's right.
What's that?
Effective immediately, Air Miles canceled their expiration plan.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
really?
did.
Yep, just today.
Oh, I thought it was yesterday. They.
Oh, did it yesterday? Whatever. Yeah.
Too much.
Too many people were complaining,
Backlash.
and some people are really pissed off now because they went ahead and blew all their points already. The first round of points weren't to expire until the end of December this year. But a bunch of people went and blew all the points that.
Right. I will attack with him.
Why?
Because I have to.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, I'll take it.
Alright. Fuck you, Jesse.
Pretty much.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's see. Thank you.
Oh, Daily Joe.
Is it 9?
Yep.
What's the best way to carve? The best way to carve wood is whittle by whittle. Thanks, Google.
Guess I'll chuck these two. Play 10.
What does he do?
8,000.
Yep, I
Oh,
get
just a
like
big guy.
daily dad joke, basically.
Remember, I can form a party to block too.
Yeah. So if I do that 2,000, that's still enough. No, if I do 2,000, that'll be fine.
They'll take the 2,000. But it'll
No,
still
I'm
deal
say-
5.
I'm saying if I burn them 2,000 each, you formed a block, then you still can't kill them because then that would only be 6,000.
They don't lose 2,000. They just get dealt 2,000.
Oh, okay. I see.
How do you keep track of when something's wounded?
Just remember it like in Magic.
So I'll.
Oh, because like at the end of the turn it goes away.
Yeah.
So there, attacking with these two.
With those two?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is a.
Yeah, I'll just
6,000.
take the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, beauty.
Yeah, I'm not doing so well.
Well, I feel like you haven't drawn very well.
No, I have not been. Look. This is my mana base.
Yeah. And yeah, like I've drawn pretty good. And you're not gonna like what I'm about to do.
Probably not.
There's 2 cards in here.
Cheating,
Chris.
I slap you. What, shrapnel, Chris?
No, my buddy Chris just sleeved this deck up.
Oh.
No wonder he's losing all the time. He's down a card. Jesus. But yeah, feel those cards. Did you already feel them? No?
Wow.
Nice,
That's
right?
a
And they're
good
thick, right?
quality.
Like, give them a little bit of a
Yeah,
bend.
yeah, no. I see that. That's cool.
That's awesome, right?
That's expensive cards.
Yeah.
Like, that's not just your regular cardboard with the
Yeah.
film
It's got like
covering
a,
that
got a nice little
Magic
mat on the
does.
back, and they're thick. and
That's
they-
almost like a little poly bag or plastic
Yeah,
bag.
it's nice. Should help keep the quality of the card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sleeving it up obviously helps too. Alright, I'll shuffle that guy. Fucking Chris. Now I'm gonna have to go through the whole deck and make sure there's
Yeah,
not
because now you're
doubles.
paranoid about it all, right?
Okay. Alright, I will discard her.
Nope.
And pay 2
Pardon me.
to cast Shuyin. When he enters the battlefield, let's use 1 forward of cost 3 or less that opponent controls and return it to their hand.
Okay.
Get out of here, you scare me.
Is it still fighting you guys?
Yeah, I think that.
You think the capture card died? Awful. Was that just the, you have 2 capture cards in there?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll discard a ninja and pay 1 and cast a pain. And I'll draw a card because Yuna's in play.
Try turning you off and on again.
I need my nuke. I need a nuke.
Alright, I'll form up with the knight
That's rude.
and attack you.
Oh yeah, taking that.
Yeah, I bet you will. Bye-bye, Dark Knight. Bye-bye. And that's a go.
Fuck the damn it, Derek.
No, wait, hold on.
No.
I think I might have
said
done
no.
I think I did. No, I'm just not sure that.
Googly eyes?
Oh no, 20 enters the field. Okay. I thought maybe the EX burst meant I cast him as an instant.
I'll chuck him and tap him and play him.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you and tap. And these two will swing.
They have first strike, right?
Do they? Who says that?
Oh no. Oh, sorry. This is the guy that gets bigger.
He gets bigger.
So he's a 1, 2,
He's 7.
3, 4.
He's 7,000. He's 8,000. So that's 15.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
Again?
And they're like, oh, wait, that's
Okay, Chris.
Oh.
You are in trouble, buddy.
Like 2 cards in one sleeve.
Twice
now. Now I'm looking at all mine and all that.
I sleeved that one up, so it should be fine.
Well, you know what?
Listen, bub. I don't know how I didn't feel that. I felt that instantly.
Yeah, no shit, eh? Especially with these cards, you notice pretty darn quick.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking hefty cards.
But just not paying attention, just want to get it done.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get people to do your on your
Well,
thing.
this was his deck, so yeah.
Didn't give a shit. Oh well, whatever.
Just Russian.
So that's your turn, right?
I
attacked.
That was you attacking.
Yeah.
Me, yeah.
And that was you just chucking a card and finding an extra.
And then you're done, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Draw 2.
Stop right there. Check this shit out.
Sorry about your cat. Which is?
Equipment failure.
You control. Oh, perfect. Alright. So I'll discard this guy, pay 2, and I'll cast Riku. So when Pain's in play, she gets plus 2,000, and when Yuna's in play, she gets plus 2,000.
Fact.
The 3 girls.
Yeah. The 3 main girls from Epic, from X2. Never played it.
Yeah, you did.
Alright? No.
But like, it had some neat stuff to it, like they all do, but the story was.
This one was good,
Okay.
but this one just one step before it.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So close.
Pay 2, discard that. No, this is a bad idea.
So do it.
No. Cards in hand 1.
Goddamn right.
Better shite.
When you play the third card, can you choose what side you want? Or we have to do the
I just need to know, like,
So
the rules weren't very clear because, like, this guy's not a multiple guy or whatever. But I have another one in my hand, so if I cast it, does that kill him? Or I don't know how that works.
That's the interview.
Well, I mean, it's tough because the game was translated from Japanese and there's not a lot of actual
and the whole set? Yeah.
help.
I don't know if it says anywhere.
Final
There's also,
Fantasy,
I think they'll probably, I think they've got
rules.
expansions already on the way. Yeah. Does it fill the whole box or no? No, not right now. So they've got room for.
What's that?
I will show you 1 second. And my friend thinks he's funny.
Goddamn right here, that's good.
So,
Right here, boy.
Texting pictures of butts.
yeah, and I said, hooray, butts.
Okay.
So,
And then you got an ASCII butt.
and then he's sending me butts. Yep. And then so he's texting me pictures of butts.
Okay.
Yep, bad, gross
Yeah.
man ass.
Gross ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least he has to look at it to send it to you, right? So
Yeah.
it's
So how many more butts is he seeing? He's only picking the worst ones.
Remember the desktops at Champion?
Oh man. Quitter.
Yeah, him and Bob would get you all the time.
All the time.
Oh, wow, you guys are really. Okay. Well, as awesome as the finale being that or that. That's not bad. I like that one too, but I just shouldn't have
There's a horrible face swap.
paid. Goddamn right.
Jesus. Okay. There's a horrible face swap. With the darkness.
That's creepy.
That's creepy as fuck.
Red one.
Yeah, see, it doesn't really explain it very well in there.
So what do you want to do? Because obviously you can't have two in play.
Yeah, well,
Do you want me to adjudicate?
I don't know the fuck all about this game, but I'll make a call.
He's playing two legendaries.
well, like I would say it would be like Magic, where though you decide which one stays if you play a legendary.
Sure.
But
So you're saying you have one out and you want to play another one,
yeah,
but you want to keep the original one?
no, I don't care if I keep the original one or not.
Yeah, trash it.
It does the same thing.
Yeah, trash it.
I just want him to come into play to bounce his fucking guy again.
Yeah, trash it.
Legendary.
Magic works like that. Pokemon works like that. Yu-Gi-Oh works like that.
FFTCG.
Yeah, I guess having a table with a wall in front of it.
They're still a little bit trickier.
We have a perfectly good table over there.
Yeah.
Are we still streaming or?
Yeah, I think just the capture card went down. Which I don't know if that's just a recording.
But it is comfortable. Coaches sure can.
Oh yeah, I think all those cameras.
I'll try to find out later, but alright, let's say it's fine for now.
Sure.
Alright, so I'll tap for 2, I'll play 1, kill him, bounce red back to your hand.
Okay.
And Barrett's how big? 6?
Yeah, I think he's just 6.
Okay.
Big black dude.
So I'll team the knight up with Una,
I'll take another.
and I will attack like this.
Well, I can't take it all. Oh, no, I'm dead no matter what.
Are you?
Pizza without peppers, anyone yet?
Jordan.
I am
There's one with
okay.
peppers coming shortly.
Yeah, because even if I block one, I take 3.
And then you're dead.
And then 7.
Holy shit, I won.
Yep. I was
You won with the control deck you said was shitty.
Yeah.
I was not getting
He was not drawing
mana.
out.
I couldn't cast anything.
Well, shuffle deck.
But yeah, that's basically the game.
Cool.
It's tough because there's actually a lot of thinking involved because of the what to discard. Do I discard this? Should I discard that? Should I wait and try to get some backups next turn?
Where's a place where I can put the play now? Over
Put
here.
them on that dish. That dish is empty now. I think you can put it right on top.
You mean the biscuit dish?
Biscuit dish.
Yeah, it's still got 2 good biscuits in it.
Oh, does it really?
It does.
I thought they were all gone.
Alright, well we should probably try to play something that people can watch now.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. I'm going to grab the 3rd starter and make sure I got them all. Oh yeah, I should go through this. And, oh, I bet there's one more here. No, I was just...
You get 2 points for that. Yeah.
Oh, but let me tell you, he's going to hear about this.
glad you remembered. I totally forgot that.
Yeah, bouncing a card to somebody's hand is a huge play.
Yeah. Well, often they've had to discard a card to play it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and it says they were stuck on mana there.
Yep.
Alright, what's that?
It is a dice tray. It is a pretty. It's a pretty cool one.
Well, what do you guys want to play? Anybody want to play a game at the big table?
Sure.
I like to play Pandemic.
Well, screw you. We don't want to play Pandemic.
Let's play Pandemic.
I like Pandemic. Actually, I would love to play Pandemic. That's a fun game.
I'm down for Pandemic.
The red one or the blue one?
I only take one.
Just go with the blue one then.
There's only one box. One's empty.
Oh, okay.
It's all in one box.
Gotcha.
The other one's just all the expansion.
Oh. So they're all in the blue box, the big blue one?
Well, whatever has weight in it. One will be
Well,
one box.
How can you not tell?
This one has stuff in it, and this stuff has in it, and this stuff
Really?
has something in it. So
Chris!
he's good. I'll figure it out.
Blame Chris.
No, we still have to see it.
This is not this.
That's more steps away.
Oh, okay. It's just called Pandemic Repair Stack Base.
Oh,
Have you gotten your points for the day?
Just take those off with
Well, I'll shut it down quiet and see.
You figured it out?
apparently this is not Pandemic, even though it says Pandemic, and it's in the same friggin' font.
Yeah.
Like it's an entirely
Different, yeah,
different
it's a dice game, not a...
Right, yeah, you only get one feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like I said, we're in case like a bunch of
Next time maybe I should just bring over my piece next year,
Well, I
or
think
easy just in case.
Well, the biggest thing is if you're actually going to do this, you really should have great computers.
It's just,
You should have a server running it kind of.
Well, I mean, this seems fairly stable, but the issue is you want one server that has one card to send your output, and you have two computers that are capturing from all the places. And then what you can do is if you need to drop one, you drop one, switch over to the other.
No, yeah, I mean, like, I don't have an extra capture card, but mine's a gaming PC, so it's, you know, a solid machine.
Yeah, well, the issue is more with this capture card. Literally, like, this thing is powerful, right?
Yeah.
This thing itself.
No, I just updated that.
How many cards did you end up with?
PC.
7.
I have one.
Hey, Chris. Yeah.
There's one just right over there.
Seven
This
as
wall.
well. Just about this one.
Just on the other side of the bar and then directly above
Yeah,
it
like
upstairs.
3 in a
you know.
row.
That's a sweet game.
We should totally get Nick it. He'd love it.
Should do. You should grab a plate and then take one of these. Claim it for your. Where's the other one?
Right here.
Are you guys moving to the main table?
What am I claiming? Yep. It's got like everything on it.
Somebody down. I'll put 2 onto 4. 2 to 4?
Everything. That has no pepper. That one has no pepper.
Thank you.
And it's almost gonna come back to this.
You're just pressing the light bulbs.
And I'll be back down to clean that pan and.
Continue.
Did you help with something?
I'll fix this.
Okay.
Should have organized this. Camera. Now we find enough extensions to get us to where we need to go. We're losing flexibility. pile. It's just one big pile.
Yeah, there was a couple plays here, so we're sleeping. We'll probably use some big.
Those two together will probably do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Microsoft or Logitech? Who do you think this can actually work?
Basically, cards against humanity. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be played after that.
Just a few cards here, John.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, man.
Dead corkscrew.
What?
Dead corpse?
No, dead capture card. I think.
What does it mean? We're done with screen?
Yeah. For a second.
Right now it's just a camera running.
Yes, this one?
Actually, that one just switched to 2 right now.
It's looking straight at you.
Yeah. So eat pretty.
Kyle's dual gaming here.
So does Pandemic expansion add it up to 6 players, or is it still 4?
I don't know. This is inside.
I think the one expansion adds another player, but it's a bad guy player.
Oh, really?
You're a Bioterrorist.
Yeah.
I think whichever expansion adds the black disease adds more players.
The purple one?
Or, yeah.
They call it black, but they give you purple. They give you purple components because it's basically the zombie fight, right?
Yeah, black is the one that starts in like Africa and the Middle East and stuff.
That's right.
Purple is the new one.
Dave. What? Hey.
Yeah, you know the thing you helped me make, the whatever you want to call that, the stupid thing.
Yeah.
But I took it downstairs and it's jacked into my table now, so I can just store it underneath, and then whenever I pull it out, and then it's already plugged in, so I just run the power in, and then I play it in the table.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was playing
Yeah, that
some
would work alright.
And then I got a
before.
on Black Friday.
Broom
I got
Shack
$10
tab. Have you ever
off
seen the
of,
Broom Shack tab?
Chromecast.
seen that.
So I'm using one of the other HDMI ports for a Chromecast, and then I can just put shit on the TV.
Take that.
Yeah, the Chromecast for
commercials.
and
She's doing good. That's
ended up doing it Bob's last night. Watched a movie and then the three of us just with the YouTube app open and kept adding to the queue on the Chromecast.
Stuff to watch.
And she still has more to go.
Stu was over too?
Matt.
Call Matt.
We watched Mad Max Fury Road.
Good thing.
Really good.
It was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Did you watch the black and white version of it, or is it the regular?
There's a black and white version of it?
Yeah, Romero's doing I think it's out. You can get a black and white version of it.
Cool.
Yeah. It might even be director's cut or something too. He said that's how it was meant to be watched or something.
Oh, sorry, Jen. We already got 4 players.
The interesting in black and white, but there's the color is in that movie really, really well done.
I used to do that, but then I kept like
Not wide enough.
yes, I've done that.
Could you set it on top of the TV and I mean,
Yeah,
use
this kind of
What?
Part 2.
Remember this for extra life next year. Think about oh, like the setup.
There's a lot of things, a lot of thought into the angles and the.
Just to let everyone know, we are setting up for pandemic. We are down one camera right now just to equipment failure. We might have 2 going in a bit here, but right now we're just on 1.
Come on, don't tell me the truth.
And they're setting up for a pandemic, a 4-player game.
How's the music volume for what's happening? Pretty quiet?
I don't even remember hearing
There was music off for quite a while after the stream went down the first time. Alright, veggies are up.
I think that's not my tripod.
It's Christmas tree.
That's cool.
There's like a die thing.
So how have you been keeping busy then?
Just sitting at home doing nothing. Yeah, it doesn't pay very much, so.
Pardon?
I said, yeah, it doesn't really pay the bills, so.
No, Rob and I.
Or it barely pays the bills, but that's it. Doesn't let you do fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's a lot of rolling.
Yeah.
Just sitting at home. Yeah.
Mine took like 5 weeks to come in, and then now I'm back at work. So I'm gonna
Took you 5 weeks to process yours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you went on medical or something, or
Go on
just
medical
fucked
leave.
it up, eh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was just like, yay, money, and now it's like, oh, double money. Okay.
Well, that's like when on the summer, Danielle was just on a 2-month contract, right, at the end of last school year.
Oh, okay.
And then she was verbally offered a contract before she actually signed anything for this year coming. And it took them pretty much 3 weeks until the new school year started to reject her application.
Really?
Because she was verbally offered a contract.
Huh.
So she got no money for the summer.
Wow. Oh, that
And that was
sucks.
pretty rough.
That is rough.
Especially when you're planning for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, with the delay, it's been nice. It's gonna be nice for Christmas because
You're
like
gonna get a
our
big lump
entire
sum pretty
family's
quick.
birthdays are
Oh,
in
right.
December.
No.
Rob's parents, mine,
But we're
his
live.
brother, and my niece.
We've
are
only been out
January
for a
2nd.
total of 8
The
months.
girls are both in January. And my niece is first week of February. It's just like
There's something I
There
can
goes
try
all the
with it,
money.
but the problem is to
Yeah,
try it,
it's
I
like
have to
we buy
shut it down. Like, I'm not taking
like
the stream
we
down.
buy a present for our parents, and then the kids buy a present for their grandparents.
Look at it tomorrow, it'll be like,
And
it's working again.
like, it's just.
It just like overheated for
And then
or something.
birthday presents. So we try to buy like one birthday present, but then the kids want to buy something. And it's just like, oh my gosh,
Can you move?
crazy. In what way?
Oh, you're trying to see what you're doing?
What does it look like?
If I said Jen,
Small
like,
one.
I'll be out.
It is, but you need to have.
You got a
Been
lot of the
really long
wall
time.
and.
I've only played this game twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only played it once, so
Won't update it, but I'll just make that
I
bigger.
don't quite remember how it goes.
So where are you living now?
Still over by ship.
And then we'll switch over.
Whereabouts?
No,
I've
I
never
didn't.
been there.
Yeah, nobody has.
This is the one we don't care about.
Just in a shitty basement suite over by Elbow Drive, and you know where that Shoppers Drug Mart is on Elbow Drive?
Yeah,
Right behind there.
I didn't play
Okay.
anything.
Does it?
It's
Okay.
close to Chinook.
So what have you guys
Yeah.
been playing?
It's good.
Those two movies.
I mean, I'm not saying I go to a lot of movies or anything, but you know, it's nice to go to a couple of movies.
My company
Yeah, it's just
Bill
kind of a funky
has
angle,
contracts with
really.
Cineplex. So the
That's a little
like
better.
head honcho comes in.
Look at how
He's
small
like,
it's
hey, how's it going? Phew, phew, phew. Hands us all passes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we built the rec room in
That's
Edmonton.
not too bad,
And
really.
I was cleaning out a
For
coworker's
now.
desk that was up there
Maybe
like
just
all the
scoot the
time,
whole
and I
thing
found
a little
15
more
passes.
down.
Just look at
10
it.
passes.
We can shove
Damn.
stuff.
We've gone to 3
Yeah.
movies for
That's actually
free.
not too
We
bad.
actually went and saw Doctor Strange in 3D in the
Just sort of
IMAX.
Yeah,
maybe
you were saying
tape it to the
it's
wall.
great.
Oh yeah, that's my
It's
plan. Just take
fantastic.
That's what I figured.
Really liked it.
As well.
And down a little bit, can you? Yeah, that's better.
So we're not doing it for the table. We're doing it for people, right?
Oh, okay.
Because we'll just switch to the table cam, which is better. This gets everyone but these two people.
Yeah.
Problem solving. Hang on.
Okay. Here's your.
Shit! We're on the wrong side of the table leg.
Here, just want me to pick it up just slightly so you can shove that under?
Oh no, I'm just trying to get the cord.
It's not bad at all. Oh, it slipped out, Chris. You gotta hold it there or it'll swing
So
out.
positioning in the first
Careful.
half dozen rounds is very important.
Come on.
Good?
We played Game of Thrones for
Okay.
3 rounds.
Put this with the other ones.
Sounds like that's
And tape everything down.
That's good enough. Good enough.
Well, 'cause that's always going to be the small cam anyway.
Game of Thrones I thought was a really nice combination of risk,
There's something to be said about webcams because they work, but their quality isn't the greatest.
No. But that's really not too bad. Especially since that'll be the small display.
Yeah.
They started off
That's why it's kind of like
Another pizza.
More
pizza.
We just don't. We just won't swap around on the other displays because they're not set up for it.
Yeah.
Do you know Kayla's gonna be 10?
Crazy.
Okay.
Yep. I've been in town now for over 10 years.
When did you come into town?
When I was pregnant with Kayla.
Just after, or just before. Just before, yeah.
They kicked you out after Kayla was born?
No,
It was
actually.
after, just after Isabel.
After Isabel.
It's like the second one. It's like, okay, it's time to go now.
Yeah. They found a box.
It looks photoshopped.
It's not
I know, but it looks
Photoshopped.
it, right? Jesus.
Everyone needs the game.
This cable.
She had so much fun in that friggin' you can like kind of see her face in there. And then I posted this on.
I'll try the latest.
What's in the
What's
box?
in the
I
box?
haven't played any of those kinds of games yet, where it's
It's half cat.
Yeah. She was.
Taste the joy.
How do I?
Solid.
She. Well, she was meowing earlier today too. What did you do for Halloween? Nothing.
I was reading something about that. Yeah, that
There's Kayla.
I would.
Oh, look at
I
her.
read something vague or whatever, but
You're the weird ass
And
camera angle we
then
had last year.
Isabel.
like vague-ish because
Rapunzel?
there's people playing it.
Yeah, on her wedding day. Yeah.
Only played 2
Wish it was a camera.
She just cut her hair too.
It's like
Why does the most important piece go?
Apparently gets even more work with like.
one stuff you can't do redundancies because they're too expensive individually.
What was that other game? The
I was videoing Jen and Neil's daughter. She was trying to crawl. I should lower the volume. Sorry. I didn't stop laughing. I was like, keep going, you can do it. I'm a bad friend.
Or the best of.
What else do I have with the girls? Yeah, so Kira and Isabel just cut their hair. But yeah, we went to the Logie house in the summer for tea. I took a couple of days off.
The request definitely for Zombicide, I think there's someone on the team.
We don't have a camera over
This is us at Stampede.
Oh, do we?
Isabel got like
Oh,
those
wow.
snow
Shoot
cones.
camera.
Yeah.
We can do one, no problem.
Does anybody know how to play Pandemic? Want to play Pandemic so we make sure we do it right?
There you go. I don't know what that was.
Because I can run the Zombicide if somebody wants to run Pandemic.
Where's our recycle? I like Pandemic, but I think I've only played it like a couple of times. So.
A couple of That makes you close for next
Yeah.
And this was like.
I've only played it once, so I really don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, an average. Having read.
I have mostly an idea. I mean, I own this, so I think I can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I can run Zombicide easy. I've run it like 17 times.
I don't know that game.
It's awesome. It's a co-op zombie game.
I haven't played Zombicide.
I think
I would
you
like to.
mentioned that. When was the last time you saw my brother? Long time?
Ooh, since before they moved into the house.
How many have you been now?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We found our wedding album.
Take this camera and install
And I
it over
put a picture of him.
Crazy.
There's Robin. And so she danced with him.
Yep.
Boob height.
Maybe it's
And he's got the hat down here and her boobs were like right here.
It's not as allowed. It's not as.
I can see that.
He enjoyed that quite a bit.
No, it's just like.
Okay, so you're on Pandemic. I'll go do Zombicide.
Basically a matrix.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Someone can sit here, just don't knock the tripod too hard.
Oh, sorry. I thought
It's okay.
yeah.
Okay, who wants to play
Are you gonna
Zombicide?
play Pandemic?
I do, yeah. So we need one more person? One more people?
As many as we can fit.
We can do 5. I've done this, like, if it's 4 max. It's 4 max, but we can do 5. It just makes it a little harder.
Okay.
I got it.
How did your birthday gaming go? Did you have people
We need
over?
pandemic
Oh, yeah, a few
volunteers.
people came over, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
You guys just play games? House is good still?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no issues. Which I wouldn't expect. It's only a couple years old. So, another 2-3 years, maybe stuff will start breaking.
Is it you built like a gaming table?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Robert showed me pictures. It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And I guess my dad, like, he's a perfectionist. So, like, we ended up. I ended up.
want a fifth?
It's the first time I ever built a table like that. And then the staining, I had to. It was pretty rough wood, so I had to fill a lot of the holes
Yeah.
and stuff. Like some of the really, like the knots and stuff, and huge chunks, right? So I ended up filling a bunch of that, and I didn't like. It said it would stain, but it didn't.
Didn't you take the stains?
You know, you could clearly see, like it looked like the wood was sick or something, because it was like
The wrong color.
like a sicky brown
Yeah.
color after the stain went on. So I'm like, this sucks. So my dad's like, he gets his power sander, is just like, we can fix it. Sends it all the way down again, and then we redo it, and yeah, you can't even tell now. So
Oh, good.
yeah, his help is immensely useful with that. And then I have leaves, basically pine leaves. The boards are a little bit bowed, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm okay with it, but he's like, nope, Christmas present. I'm getting.
I'm not saying anything right now. I thought this was one. 3.
He's a handwriting. The deck was out like a something of an inch, and we're like, yeah, whatever. And he's fussing about it, and he's like, oh, this and that, and it like weeks went by. And it's like, okay, we need to start putting the planks down. Oh, the base is not right, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, harmonize it. Rob's like, you have to like...
So the camera feeds themselves are the same.
So I told him, I said, Dad, whether you're here or not, we're starting to put planks down. So took a day off work and came and like redid.
We just
And then told us about it a couple weeks after we finished.
Oh Jesus!
It's like, see, it doesn't look that bad. And he's like, well, I fixed it when
You
you
want to
were
play some
home.
Pandemic? Just sit there, don't worry.
No,
Well, there's 5 colors.
no, for me it's like.
Well, the colors of the viruses,
That's
right?
the bad stuff.
Oh, so I don't want these then.
So we probably won't play with the purple viruses.
Watch the.
So I've only played this a few times.
Fine.
Okay.
So with 5 people, it will be slightly more difficult because we have less turns per person.
Okay.
But I've never played zombie. The only thing, a couple things I have to just look at is initial square.
But yeah, it's weird working with like.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to have their experience, but sometimes it's just.
Here's an action.
He wouldn't
can do just so you have reference.
He'd be upset that he made a mistake,
I have.
and he would try to fix it. But he would probably he'd be more like if something wasn't level,
I can't remember.
he'd take a head shim. I know what they jam it in there to make it level and then hide it. So he'd do
our
like tricks
objective
and stuff.
this
He would,
game, we're just gonna play the base game, so we don't need this one. It's easier.
Pandemic is it like the one that's app on the phone?
You mean?
I think there is a digital version.
There's the plague. Is what you're talking about, where you make your own virus?
Yeah.
We're on the other side. We're trying to cure the virus.
And we're working as a team.
So everyone gets.
just inside.
No, it's the scientific side.
Well, we could add the bioterrorist.
Where they mutate?
No, bioterrorist
run
goes
around
around
and
and spread disease.
You're a bad guy.
And that's everybody else against him, right? So.
Yeah.
Phil, you coming to buy this shit or what?
No, I got this one.
You motherfucker.
What are you playing?
We're playing Zombicide.
Oh, okay.
It's another co-op.
There we go. Donations are at 680.
Nice.
Almost there.
Did anybody play this?
Did anyone figure out what we're doing at 7:50?
Nope. Anybody have any ideas yet?
I've been busy.
Yeah. Technical.
It's like must fix things.
Like, what do you mean, like a goal? Like,
Do something.
Something to happen at
Something.
$750.
like an incentive type of thing?
It's incentive to get people to donate to.
Yeah. Hair coloring, shaving heads.
I'm not shaving my head. I claim not it.
It just cut my hair.
Shave Derek's.
Before.
Sure, we'll go with these two. So we'll grab another one in a second. But so you have a role that has special abilities that help us fixing it. But what we're trying to do is we all start in Atlanta
At the CDC.
at the CDC. So this is a research center. This is where we can go to cure disease. To cure disease, you have 7 cards in your hand and you need 4 of the same kind.
roller skating, you know.
So we get these cards as we play, and if you have 4 of the same kind, you can go here and cure.
Okay.
We can also make more of these later. So you can make ones, and then you can jump between them. So it's like a portal. You can go between them, so if you need to get across, it's a lot easier. So that's the general idea. As we go through it, we'll explain how we die, because there's more ways to die than there are to live. But then just shuffle and rolls.
Was this just a sticker that went on
Yeah.
that you got
Yeah.
afterwards?
Yeah, so when you get the expansion, they
Oh,
give you a
that's
sticker.
awesome.
Neat. Because this line just continued, and
Yeah.
then the sticker just. Yeah.
Boring cop.
It's pretty neat.
That's
It's
pretty
smart.
neat. Instead of doing a whole new board,
Yeah, or
just to add that.
having like another offshoot thing. Or,
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, one side's doing the zombie and one side's doing the
We're not playing on the hardest difficulty. Save ourselves.
No.
We're still playing fairly hard.
Fail.
So we're gonna have 6
I
left,
never thought about
and we'll just set up the board, and then we can walk through a turn. Everyone gets a random roll. I just picked out some. We have 5. One.
Isn't it when our characters go downhill? When we start to
I love how it's like random, but you can see it. Colors associated with your roll, or you can pick a color.
Great.
Great.
Light
Oh, so it's the
baby
cure actually it's
blue,
5 of the same?
sky blue.
You have 5.
Because this one allows you to do it with 4.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, 5.
Actually, I think we all start over.
Let's see.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you're
Brown.
brown.
This guy's special skill is matching set. Whatever that is.
Cool.
when you do a search action, if you find a item that has a dual wield symbol on it,
So we know what's going on.
search that to get a second copy of it.
Because they're not cured yet. Because once they're cured, they can no longer spread. So it's a good thing. Alright. Now
Oh, this is a good card too. A good ability. What's yours? The medic.
Oh, I was wondering if we were missing something. Which deck do we use this deck? So now we have to start deploying the initial. This will have 3.
Good thing we left him for you. gotta start cooperating.
They get 3. Tyrann's over there. And Paris. Dirty Frenchman. 2 on Beijing. 2 on San Francisco.
That far up?
2 on Washington.
Who's going to be our one to worry about?
But at least it's close to us.
That's true.
Yeah.
1 on St. Paulo.
That's Santiago.
That doesn't seem right.
Osaka.
And Moscow. So this is our infection deck, so these go in there, and bad stuff happens, and they keep coming back.
Yeah, it's overall like for living area.
Coming back with worse probability.
So the yard. Yeah, that and the big
I'm not
important thing
doing
is
well
especially
shuffling
all
more
the dogs
spells.
that actually have any yards.
So everyone will get 2 cards. These you can play them face up if you want.
Most of the yard is actually like or most of the backyard is paving.
Yeah, we're all on a team.
There's like a little
You don't have to,
area between
but
where the garage is and the fence.
You're not a team player.
So that's like they've got 2 dogs right
Right, well, you have New York.
yes. So with these cards, we can use them for 2 things. We can use them to collect, and we can also use them to transport to that location.
Yeah, we're
So on your turn, this card will, everyone I think has a couple in front of them. General actions, you have, I think it's 3 actions. You have general. Who has generalist?
Jen does.
I am.
What did it say?
Jen
5?
is a generalist.
So we have 4. Because it gets 1 more.
Yeah.
So what you can do is, so one of your actions, so we're all in here. One of your actions you can,
You can follow him drunk.
I'm not drinking. It'd be easier if I was drinking. So one action you can move from one city
connected
to
line.
another, connected by a white line. If you're in a city with dots, unless your card has a special ability on it, you can use 1 action to remove 1 cube. If there's ever
Unless the disease is cured, right?
and then you
can
cure
cure
all
of
with 1.
Yes.
Yeah, so the idea behind this is if we ever draw, say, New York again, because that deck will get cycled back in, it actually goes up top. And we draw this again, it gets 3. What will happen is then we add 1 here, we add 1 here, we add 1 here, we add 1 here. And our outbreak counter goes up by 1. If that happens 8 times, we die. If we run out of cards here, we die.
If you breathe wrong, you die.
Pretty much. We should put counters on so we can keep track of it. So it starts at 2. So what will happen is we'll draw 2 new cards at the end of everyone's turn. So more infection will come out. So if you look in the card, the other actions you can direct flight. So what you can do is you can just spend one of your cards. So I could say spend Paris as 1 action, go directly to Paris. So if there's an issue and we want to get there, we can use them. We don't want to use too many because there's only 1 card per city. So if we use more than 5, we can't actually cure the disease.
You start the game with 3 actions.
What's the difference between?
On the back here. So everything.
It's the exact same thing.
3 actions and whatever your
What?
starting ability is,
I'm just looking at the action card.
and then things that require.
What do you mean the difference between the flights?
Direct flight and charter flight.
No, one gets you go to where the card is, and the other one is you burn 2 of the same or something card and go.
The other one,
wherever you
if you're
want.
in that city, you discard the city you're in.
Oh, you have to go anywhere.
And then you can go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. I knew that.
And then the shuttle flight, we typically didn't use that. The shuttle flight, so if we build another research center, you can go directly to that research center. And you don't have to burn a card, you just go.
And how many actions do you get per turn?
4, and you get
4.
5.
I get 5. That's right.
So the other action you can do is build a research center. So you can discard that city card if it matches. So if I was in Paris, I could discard Paris and build a research center. So it allows you to go somewhere and then build a research, and then people can go there. Treat disease, so that's what we talked about. You can remove 1 disease cubed unless it's cured, then you can remove all of it. Share knowledge, you can talk to each other. Discover a cure. So discover a cure if you have 5 of the same color and you're in a research center, you can spend those 5 cards in an action to cure that disease. So now that disease is cured on the whole board. Share knowledge, so what you can do is if you're both in the same city as someone else, you can exchange cards.
Which we should do before we start spreading out.
Yeah.
Especially with you.
Well, you can give the card that matches the city you're in, or you can take the card that matches the city you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one person, whoever we're gonna have cure a disease, should get these black because we got 4 black.
But you have to be in that city to get that card.
Oh, we didn't normally play it that way. So you have to
We
be in
can
the
play it
same
the other way.
city. You have to be in the city. Like, so if you wanted to give him Paris, you both had to be in Paris.
What's our mission? Mission is.
I played it the other way as well, where you can just exchange if you're on the same. But
The game's hard enough as it is.
My character, I can give anyone any card. Or they can take if they want.
Oh, okay, so what it is, there's 2 ways to do this. If you're both in the same city, you can exchange them. If I'm in Paris, I can give Paris to someone else. I've never played with that.
That's what he said.
No, but I thought you were saying is you both had to be in Paris. I've never played that.
No, he's talking about the.
No,
Share knowledge.
Oh.
that's what we're going over now.
Oh no, it's give her back. Yeah, so we'll just play it. If you're in the same city, you can swap cards. Because I've never, and we're playing 5 people, so it's gonna be a little more challenging.
I'm fine with that. My special is I only need 4 of the same to cure. So
Instead of 5 cards.
Okay.
So you're the person to cure.
Give the black to Dave.
So mine is I can remove all the cubes of one color when I'm treating disease. So I can go in and remove all of them.
I think you should go first, and then we can all pass cards to Dave, and then he'll have them all, and he's already at the disease center.
And once it's cured, I just have to walk through the city, and it just cures it.
You're just
Nice. Just a passing
just
through.
blessing people. You're one of those crazy
John Art.
pastors in the south.
So do we have enough?
Jesus compels you.
So the other option, should I give him Paris? Like, so if I'm going first, right? So I'm
More than just getting in and out.
So I'm guessing my it's
Let's
probably
go to
1,
New York and
2,
3, and then
3,
cure.
4.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, do that.
because if not, I'd end up there.
No, do that.
I could, or
That's
I could use
fine.
Paris to get over and cure Paris as well.
No, just do that.
I think that's good.
Don't overthink it.
No, we're thinking
and
not
you're-
early.
You're
No.
in New York.
Like when we're on the last turn, and
Then
you
you
gotta
always-
math
then
it
you
out,
figure it
then
out.
math it out.
Alright, so now we need to help you with your turn. So you
if
have.
anybody needs reference, that's the turn.
So
Action.
you've
Under my
done
turn.
4 actions?
We flip 2 cards.
Oh yeah, we did.
Flip how many?
And actually, it'll be Phil's turn anyway. So it's turn 2 up.
And I draw.
Milan gets some badness.
The 1 cube on Milan.
But we go up these
And-
levels.
Oh, I draw cards.
Chennai in India.
So we don't get some of these things till after 22 zombies ago.
Or other ways, either worth 5 straight.
And India?
Oh, okay.
Oh, in India.
In India.
Yeah, so you only just to draw cards and read back.
Right, because you can get
You get
the
epidemic, which
epidemic, sure,
then
and that draw. Okay.
yeah. So I'm almost halfway to.
Yes.
It gets worse.
So it's Phil's turn. So what does he do first?
Phil gives the card to Dave then?
Yeah.
So that'd be 1 action.
So you have 3 more.
You want to go towards Asia
So you go like 1, 2.
It doesn't slide well.
and then take a cube off? Or?
And that would be your 4th move.
It stays where it is.
Well, when you
You
have
go.
one here,
You do 1 cube and then hit on the other side, so he's on the other side of the board in case we have issues.
What? No, he can
Yeah.
either go past the blue and do like basically just get here.
So
Or here.
1, yeah, 1, 2. Oh yeah, 3 would be.
Yes, because he's already gave him.
Yeah, so I'd cure 1 here because we don't want an outbreak, right?
Yeah, it's always better to cure unless you really need to get someplace. Bypassing stuff isn't really.
Yeah, well, unless you need to get to the other side of the map fast.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you have a specific thing you need to do, then bypass stuff. Otherwise, just clean up as you go.
Oh, we do. Awesome. We have yet to get a
Red.
red.
Yeah.
So these have other abilities on them that we might want to use at some point, but once we're getting a little more in depth.
I'm gonna do
So I'll draw
this.
2 cards.
There's only one person in the game right now that can kill them all.
Kinshasa. Probably in here somewhere.
Them over there.
No, it was right there.
I'm like, I think it's right there.
so it's either from him or we don't know.
We haven't hit our first epidemic.
So that's 1, and then I'm gonna go to.
Which color are you?
I'm light blue.
Blue.
You're coming where? To
That way,
Washington?
and then.
1 more and give me a card.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We might have to build a research center somewhere over there, but
You kind of want to spread them out.
and then you draw 2.
Oh, did you start with one?
No, you draw 2 from here first.
Oh.
This guy. We'll put it in your main hand. Put it in your main hand.
Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Shanghai. Sorry.
Okay.
Did I put those epidemics in or did I put them in the box?
I saw you put cards in.
Yeah, I'm like,
We're playing in easy mode.
there's only one more to play on Legendary.
Oh. Alright, so now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to.
So you use 2 actions to give me.
Yeah. I'm going to.
So then the numbers on the card.
So you have 4 cards and on your turn, then you can cure something.
And so
I have 3 more turns.
the second one then refers to dice.
Correct. That's what dice you roll.
And the dice is for hitting or
For attacking, yeah. And you have the next number is the number
You spread out, head south.
Yeah, you could go yellow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Worst case, you get warm weather.
So 1, 2.
frying pan. I roll one
And
dice.
then you're done because you use 2 actions giving me cards.
She
I
has
have
four.
5. I have 5.
Oh yeah, you get the extra ones, right?
And I'll
Move down to
do,
Sao Paulo.
Yeah, might as well.
Because that way, if you need to, you can cut up and help us in
Yeah,
the blue.
I
It's
agree.
hilarious. Someone should switch it over to the actual overhead cam.
And there's
The camera you took all the time to set up.
Like, we should probably switch back to the table overhead cam. Not the camera that's kind of like cockeyed right now.
Okay, and then I take 2 cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's inputs 4 on B. There you go.
Alright, Phil, you want to turn over
And then
those?
we'll get this thing. So when it comes back.
Cairo.
I'm like, I was just looking at what was showing on Twitch. I was like, wait a second.
Oh, Chimichizzy.
Did you draw 2 cards?
I did?
Normally,
You'll be fine.
doing this.
No. It's
He's
the
concerned that we haven't got a
epidemic.
pandemic yet.
That's why it's like they should be coming. Like, where are they? Because if we don't get them now, then it'll like. And what happens is all those cards get shuffled and put on the top.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just get slammed with them, and then that'll just go.
Yeah, that's why it's like you just spread out.
Well, did you like cut and throw?
Throw some in and they gave them a shuffle.
Yeah, okay.
So I might have shuffled them all like.
All of them
So you might get epidemic.
Well, we have no one to
Alright.
blame but you if that happens.
No, it's whoever draws the cards.
Nope. Shuffler.
Nope.
I'm discarding 4 blacks to cure
Black?
black. So
Great.
black is
Now we
cured
all have his ability for black.
And so I got 3 more.
I can just walk through. You're like, you're cured.
Where should I head towards?
You can jump, like use your card to like fly to the other side. 'Cause where does that put you?
Where's the yellow one get you?
To Johannesburg.
Oh, that's probably a pretty good spot, actually. So you're pretty close to going towards black.
Do that.
But I can go that way and here. Like I can go that way. We probably want a research center somewhere over there, right?
I agree.
Once we decide who goes first.
So to use that one, get on the other side of the map, and then kind of dig your way in.
Where's Osaka?
Or I can use Osaka to
Oh,
get
okay.
right on the other side, but
That's only a couple spaces.
Yeah.
You can walk, start walking that way.
So it just helps like if we're stuck in a position where we need.
that way or
You could get to Osaka in your. Well, no, actually, you have 3. You'd get to
yeah, I got
Tokyo.
1, 2,
Or Tokyo. Because then you go to Osaka and make yourself a research center.
2, 3.
I sit there and I go, I see this.
All right.
If I stick around, the zombies gonna
Take
kill
2 extra actions at some point, and I got 2 yellows.
And then next turn if you're still in the room with us.
Oh, you guys attack for me.
Two of
So
those.
then basically,
Lima.
You can only have one action.
So because I have 3 actions,
And Mumbai.
I could
We don't. It's black. We don't get.
Yeah.
But it
Black
stays
is
in the deck,
cured.
which is nice.
Oh, okay, great. Okay. So you need a 5th card, blue card to cure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kyle, I'm stealing a card from you.
You want my card?
And you guys can do that because you're in the same city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might have put this on too much easier, but we can always play again. So it's 2, 3, 0.
Nice.
Very nice.
3, that was cure. So I have 1 more?
Yeah.
I don't think there's. I don't know where you want me to go.
No, it was 1 to take the card, 2, 3, cure.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
There we go. Increase, so this goes up by 1, so it's still 2. Infect.
What does those numbers mean?
That's the number of cards we draw every turn.
Got it. Okay.
So Bangkok gets three tokens.
Bangkok's are here.
And then just put this in the discard pile over here. And then put this one on top and shuffle the ones we've already drawn and put them on top. This is where it kind of... That's why it's like if you're not getting them early, you're like... It's like, because now if we draw another one, it's like the 3 or 4 cards we have in there, we'll get hit again and hit again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you take the bottom card, kill it, and then...
And then that spreads to that, and that spreads to that, and then that goes up and up and up.
Well, the next one
Now it's
to
your
cure
turn.
would be red.
So it looks easy.
Wouldn't it?
There's only 2 spawn points.
We hope. Or yellow if we
Do
if we can get it, because then we only have 1 left, right?
Do we flip after your turn? Okay. Well, no, we need to put... Oh, it's black. My apologies.
Beijing.
Yeah.
And how do we create a center?
You use the card in the same, like, so if you're in Osaka,
Got
you
it.
waste the card to make a...
Got it. Okay.
That's why I said get over there and you can make a center so you at least...
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, fly there. I'm like, no, wait a second. We need the card when we get there. Fly there? Uh-oh. I think I need to...
Well, that was a waste of a flight.
It's like, it was a good flight, but... I can't do anything when I get here. So now it's your turn. You can... What do you want to do?
Does he go? Do we want to spawn over here too?
Sure.
What's your role? What is your ability on your role?
I can give a card to anyone in the same city. Doesn't have to match the city.
So by the time we get there, the pile's on.
Oh, I see. And you're brown?
Give another character because we're already doing what his ability is.
Alright, so back to me. So I have the crowbar, so I'll quietly open the door. That's my first action. And then I will step
That'll be
in,
fun, huh?
and then I will spawn the bomb.
Any city you're in cannot have to be infected by disease.
Nice.
That's a good card.
Yeah, I think we'll have to put some hard one after.
So what happens if you end up traveling to a city that has disease
It just
in it?
doesn't spread.
Oh, it doesn't spread.
So if like there's like an outbreak like here, you can just stand there and be like, no, it's not happening.
Okay. Well,
So you want to come this? Do you want to go to Asia or do you want to go to Europe? Your choice.
2 walkers.
Like we'll probably go this way. If you want to go to Asia, you can fly to Asia if you want. We'll have fun.
Oh, I'm only one step away
Yeah.
from Asia.
Where's Ho Chi Minh City though? It's down here.
yeah.
Yeah, you won't get much more.
You have 3 moves left.
Yeah. Well, cure this, right? Because you're already there.
Yeah.
And then just go to Asia. Go find Asia.
And then 3, and then...
So you can pop in on Milan if you want to, right? Yeah.
No, you have to come out of Los Angeles from Milan.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you can go to Milan. Go to Milan.
Yes. Yeah, see the double.
Yeah.
And then he has 1 more move.
Go
Yeah.
somewhere in Asia.
Well, I'll go to Ho Chi Minh City.
Go over one then, yeah.
And leave that. You can't cure it. You've used all your turns now.
I mean, they're all coming this way. What way the noise? Hey.
Just get 2 of these. Sao Paulo. Brazil. Washington.
Oh, but we've cured blue.
Yeah. Oh, blue's cute.
Yeah. Alright, Kyle. Where's your...
It's a counter.
Oh.
You can push it left and push it right and it rotates. And then you let it go and it kind of clicks in. Where the hell am I? I'm over there. I'm gonna go over.
Over to Paris.
Yeah. You might as well take that off.
Just take 2.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, it's cured.
No, that's too many moves.
No,
1.
we're cured.
You're 1, 2,
Oh.
and then 3. So you have 1 more.
Yeah, I'll just head towards Milan, I guess.
And can you can't
No.
get rid of that then? Got it.
Not fully eradicated yet.
Okay.
Draw cards.
Right.
It's like,
Draw those cards. And then
Osaka.
That's my three actions. That's it.
Moscow.
then it's back. It's fine.
I will walk into the room.
Okay.
I'll search.
If a zombie comes in,
We've got those backwards, by the way.
and there's only one zombie in the
Oh, we do. You're correct.
Well, let's say it survives. One zombie survives.
So like
If it's
in
on
a room
its
with all
turn,
of us and it's
you got one attack.
it'll deal 1 damage on each side of it.
So we decide who's standing.
I don't really have anything for you.
you're sitting in an affected city, so
Yeah.
Maybe I'll move. Oh, I can play own game.
I can use 2 turns to get rid of those.
I would maybe start that way and then figure out what you want to do after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's 2. And I have 3 more turns.
I've already.
Well, no, you're right. They go to the most.
We just started. Alright, I'm gonna go. We either finish.
This is our discard pile?
Yeah.
We could move here and clear that one out too.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Where did that game go, by the way?
Or we could
Yeah. Go for
clear
it.
out
It's
South
just down
America.
on the floor and just over here on the beer bottles.
Might as well. I'll finish it up with that.
Okay, cool. Using compounds.
Okay.
There's a small stack of one's the
Oh,
right,
yes.
one's they're kind of reversed with direction of the other one, so.
And I got an epidemic.
Draw the card off the bottom.
Off the bottom?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, a new place pops up is basically that's St. Petersburg.
It's cured. That don't work.
Yeah, if it was a red place, it'd be Rutro.
Yeah.
So now we shuffle the deck and put it on top. And now I think we're still at 2 or 3.
Still at 2.
Yeah, but it's pretty. They can get clean.
Next time it's 3.
Share. I'll use it to take.
Phew, jumping. Top floor. One walk.
Switch and that'll be a better one.
It's your turn?
Yes. Do we two
Oh, yeah, we
two
did.
more cards?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Petersburg is cured. Moscow is cured.
Awesome.
So I'll move to Osaka. I can get rid of those and build a research station still.
That makes sense.
And then discard this to build.
You get a Monopoly Hotel.
Sweet.
Because it's so what it is. Wooden Monopoly Hotel.
So you have 7 cards in your hand.
Now at some point I can take 2 extra actions.
Yeah, if we get run over, but I
That
don't
wouldn't help me this turn because it would only get me somewhere else.
Yeah.
So and then draw. Oh,
draw one off the bottom.
Crease. Istanbul is cured.
Now shuffle those cards. They go on top, which is great because they're all been cured.
And we're doing 3 cards now.
So draw all 3 of those. Just go there then, right? That's
Yeah.
second, right?
Oh, my second card.
So now draw a card off the bottom.
And that increases again.
And if we,
When does this?
when we get outbreaks, when we get
Another red place.
Oh.
Sydney!
3.
3 of them?
Yeah. Whenever we get an outbreak where we get a 4th one in there, we go up this counter.
And that's how you lose, yeah. Or one way to lose.
So that was the 4th card, or 3rd card draw.
Yeah.
So we get that.
Well, no, we have to shuffle these and then
Put them on top.
put them on top.
And there's only the one that's. We're still affected.
So we draw 3 of the. This is where things. This is why it's why it's like when we're not getting them, it's like no.
And when you get them one after the other like that, yes, yes, yes.
Oh, nice.
But then the next
We know what the next
We know what the problem is now.
Okay, does anybody have Sydney?
No.
No.
Anybody near LA?
So it's your turn, or do you?
That is the end of my turn
So it's
now.
my turn. So I'm going to fly to the research center.
Okay.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit! It just gets me
I
there.
can clear out a couple of them.
Yeah, but it's gonna trigger on my turn.
Who's? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to give a yellow card to Dave while you're there?
Sure.
So I get 2 more.
Doesn't matter. Just move to Hong Kong or something.
What do your actions allow you to do?
That's garbage.
Oh.
Well, you can give this to me.
So definite.
Like you can use these at any time, so you could give that to me, and then I would have 3 total actions, so I could get there and remove 1, and we could add 1 to it.
Well, actually, it's usable now because I can get Osaka out. Somebody's actually used a card for something.
Yeah.
So I can get it.
No. So if we do this now, then I can move 3, get there, and cure 1, right? 1, 2.
And then we wouldn't have
And
an
I can
epidemic.
give you this card though. So we could use this.
Okay.
That would get me there, and with 1 to spare to cure 1.
Makes sense.
Just to keep us from.
Are you following, Phil?
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
That's right. Alright. Now it's your turn.
Now he draws 2.
Yeah.
3.
3.
What?
No,
No, 2 of these.
he draws those
I'm gonna
cards.
put up a commercial flight ban as well, so now the infection rate is only 1 until my turn again.
Okay. So
draw 1.
But you first draw these 2, right?
yeah,
Go ahead.
they're kind of separate. They don't really affect each other.
Unless it's an epidemic. No.
Yeah.
So come back up your way, or you can come my way. But
So there's Sydney.
Even if it was,
the infection rate is only 1 now until the start of my turn.
yeah. So even if it was an epidemic, it wouldn't hit Sydney again because you only had 1 card.
No, epidemics like you come out, but we only hit 1, so we might not hit it again.
You would pick the next 2 panels.
Because you shuffle in.
Yeah.
Like, because we can
Well,
hit
yeah, I
Beijing.
understand.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
your turn.
I'm gonna pick one of my cards. I'm gonna choose for it on the left or right. This one. But then you guys always have to play the left panel. Yeah.
Why does it matter if it's left or right?
Well, because like it's a 3-panel comic, right?
Oh, okay.
So I can choose.
Oh, yeah.
What's your ability?
He can clear out.
Oh, no, all of them but 1 are cured.
Oh, when they're cured.
No,
Oh,
cure 2
right.
more.
Yeah, because of his special.
I'm a medic.
Got it. I'm like, thought you
Second.
could walk through cities.
Oh, you guys can take it.
So cure some and then end up in that city that has 3 or one of the cities that have 3 as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can-
Target Bangkok and
Beijing.
Beijing.
So cure the one you're in.
Yeah.
Kind of cure around it and then end in one of those cities.
Clear that one.
Take 2 more off.
Or go 1, move up.
I automatically remove 1 when I move to a city with 2 or
Oh,
more
when you
cubes.
walk through. Okay. Well, then why don't you go to Hong Kong and take another one off? So that's 3.
No, it has to be 2 or more cubes.
Oh, it only removes it if it's 2
Yeah,
or
but then
more
you
cubes.
can end up. Oh.
But I removed 1. That's
That's your second
one. So I'd only make it Shanghai.
Is it when you move through or to? Like when you touch it or go through?
When you enter a city with 2 or more.
So put that back and just walk here, and then you'll take
Yeah,
1
I
off of
agree.
there and 1 off of there. Okay.
Instead of curing it. There we go.
There.
Okay.
Threat level down on both places.
Yeah, we all get 1 card. So we have all 7.
Alright. So you get 2 cards.
Great.
Oh, good call.
Okay, so that's up to 4 cards.
But
At
it's
least we're
only
at 1
one.
until yeah, comes around.
And have we moved this? Oh, we don't have any outbreaks yet. Okay.
No, we haven't triggered any 4 points.
Chicago.
It's cured.
That's the card from the bottom?
Yeah.
Isn't? Is Chicago cured?
Blue's cured, yeah.
Blue. Okay.
So if anyone would like a katana, so you roll 2 dice.
So now this is drawing 4 cards.
No, only 1 because of his special.
Only one? Okay.
Yeah, he used that card. Normally, yeah, you would be 4 cards.
Or, oh yeah.
Perfect.
I need a fire.
But then now you
Okay.
draw.
Now you need to.
No, sorry, you're right.
You drew 2 cards?
Yeah.
What was your second card?
He got a blue card, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a 3-panel. Doesn't matter.
Let's do that.
This one has 3 in it too. That one need to. What's that
Mm,
place?
That one's cured, so it won't add any to it.
Oh yes, I agree.
So I might as well eradicate Garrett just because I'm there and I don't have to come back for it.
I could be